It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on the IE Network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. Shout out to all my heavy hitters. Shout out to all the real talkers as well. So Kenneth Petty has entered a guilty plea. He's pled guilty for failing to register as a sex offender in the state of California. The court records, shout out to people.com. Court records obtained by People show that the 43-year-old pleaded guilty on Thursday during a virtual hearing with the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California, which oversees both central and southern parts of the state. He now faces a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison and a lifetime of supervised release, which he will not get and he will not see. The reason why he will not see is that his wife is doing her rituals, and in return, Kenneth Petty will not see jail time. You can book that right now. An attorney for Petty and a representative for his wife did not immediately respond to their request for comments. And a lot of other sites, of course, was trying to hit up the attorney, including Spill the Sugar, for a comment, but the attorney is not talking. Petty was arrested in March 2020 after being indicted for failure to register as a sex offender. At the time, Petty pleaded not guilty and posted a $100,000 bail, according to the records accessed by People and other sources. He initially faced legal trouble after being pulled over by the Beverly Hills Police Department on November 15th of 2019, when the department determined he was registered as a SO in New York, but not in California, where he now resides. So Petty's required to register as a SO, and he was convicted for the first-degree attempted R of a 16-year-old girl in 1995. He was sentenced to 18 to 54 months, but spent 4 years in prison. And Petty is a level 2 registered offender in New York, which means he's considered a moderate risk of repeat offense. Now, let's talk about that because that's important. There are different levels to being an SO. Okay? You have the lower level, okay, which is a level 1, and that means that, you know what, it was first time or one time thing. They looked at the record in the past or previous, and really first time being in trouble. And they look at it and look at the situation and say, it was a mistake. We don't really think he is a high risk of doing it again. If you're a level 2 offender, they consider you moderate, and then a level 3 offender, you're considered a high risk, and meaning it was not your first time. Last month, Petty's alleged R victim, Jennifer Huff, filed a lawsuit against him and his wife in which she accused the pair of attempting to intimidate her into recanting her R accusation. The lawsuit accused Petty and his wife, who married in October 2019, of intentional infliction of emotional distress, and alleged that the couple had offered Huff up to $500,000 to recant her claims. If I lie now and say that I lied then, you know what that does, Huff told the New York Times in August. Do you know what that's going to say to my 2 little girls or even my sons? So, the ironic thing about that is she didn't take $500,000, or what's she suing for? How much is she suing for is going to be the question, because if she didn't take $500,000 then, I wonder what she's suing for. She must be trying to sue for millions. I'm going to say this. This has been The past few months has really been a stain on his wife's name because, she is the star. Okay? She's the celebrity. Everything that he does is going to reflect on her. So she took on a big task when she decided to marry him. That's why I was really, really surprised, especially knowing what I know about Kenneth Petty, from my cousin, rest in peace, 109 Light. I was a little shocked that she did marry him, but it is what it is. And that's the latest as of right now. There's been no further details. The sentencing is scheduled for January 2022. He faces up to 10 years of prison and a lifetime of guidance, pretty much as they call it. 10 years of prison, and let me get the exact wording, a lifetime of supervised release. Meaning he would need supervision for the rest of his life. So, as I said, I don't believe that's going to happen due to what I've been told with, behind the scenes, some people, how the people in the music industry works. When you need something, you got to do something for them. It's just the way it works. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.